It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. Tonight, two teams that crash the glass. Kenny, when you think of the great rebounders in this league, what are some of their key attributes?
Oh, they get that position, and then they hold it. They maintain it. That's the key.
Maintaining the position.
Yes, because you can get pushed under. And if you come down with the rebound yourself, you can't do it, let's say, just tip it out. Great rebounders do that too. They'll just tip it out to the guards, and then we can start the fast break.
What's the key to good rebounding?
You got to assume every shot is going to be missed. And, Ernie, nothing replaces great hustle.
Oh, that's true. That is so true.
I could box you out.
I know you
I would
could.
keep you off the glass.
Oh, no question.
Yeah. Kevin Harlan standing by.
You and your 6 rings.
There you go again.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan, and what an honor for us tonight to bring to you the greatest Laker perhaps of all time, Kobe Bryant. Kobe, so great to have you with us courtside tonight.
No, thank you, man. The pleasure is all mine, and I always like to stop by and spend time with you guys.
Well, this is going to be fun tonight.
Sure is.
Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to Utah in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
No size or real force down there to keep the opposition from getting rebounds and easy. Putbacks. They have to be more physical and get dirty down there.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan grew up in California, and he idolized Kobe Bryant. Now, DeRozan says, Kobe was my favorite player. I watched everything he did, practiced almost all his moves, and DeRozan has become a multiple-time All-Star. Kevin?
Well, D.A., you can see that influence. Great stuff. Thanks for the report. Kobe, a lot of teams now playing a more spread-out offensive style. You played with a spread 4 and Robert Horry, Lamar Odom. You also played with more of a twin tower feel on your roster. Which way would you lean when you think about those different styles?
That doesn't matter to me.
You like them all?
Yeah, it just depends on the personnel that you have.
Right.
And with the personnel that you have, you make the most out of it.
That puzzle you keep talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just, every puzzle is built differently.
Right.
Right? And you just try to do what you can with what you have. So it doesn't matter.
And you like that figuring out process.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Even though you're the same, you've got to kind of adapt now what's on your roster.
Yeah, you have to be able to adapt to the players that you have around you, you know, and understanding what they need. It's not what you need. It's what do they need. And as long as the leader of the team can make that shift, they'll be fine with whatever they have on their roster.
Great description. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Gang and Aldridge are up front. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Here is Forbes. Passes it to Murray. Gay in the corner. Takes a three. The Lakers with the rebound. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
You know, they worked hard, they drew fouls, but they just couldn't convert at the line.
And it's one of those things that can deflate your team. After all that effort, you want points.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Rondo against Murray. Rondo with the ball. In the corner, it's James. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
Here's Murray. He can't get it to go. And the Lakers going the other way now. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Getting good production from the reserves on a daily basis is a key ingredient to any team's success. You look at that lead pass there, he just has such a great feel for the game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. And there's the pass to Murray. DeRozan dishes to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. DeRozan passes to Aldridge. Shoots over McGee, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The little up fake by Aldridge, unfair given how hard already it is to challenge his shot. He'll go to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And Kobe, you think about playing the game, you don't miss the physical side of it, but I know the mental side was so big for you, especially as your career went on.
Well, yeah. Well, every season was a new puzzle, right? So it's, as a leader of the team, it's not so much about yourself. You have to put that to the side and think about how to put together the puzzle for your teammates. How do you put them in a situation where they're reaching their max potential?
Yes.
Right? That's what gets the championship done. So every season is exciting because the puzzle is new, right? The emotions, the goals that your teammates have are all new. And so you have to figure out how can you put them in the best possible position to be successful and in turn help us win championships.
It's a great explanation. Now, here's Kuzma. 8 points his last outing, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ingram outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. McGee trying to break free.
In these moments when he's motivated, Rudy Gay can affect a lot of shots.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
You might look at him and think he can't get up, but he finds a way to consistently surprise the D by rising way above them time after time.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Utah Jazz.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge. Yeah, and they're just hitting 20% of their shots. It's a rough start to this game.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
James against DeRozan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Rondo looking over the floor. Shoots over DeRozan. James. Nice D from DeRozan. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. And they say the capacity for work is one of the great indicators for an NBA prospect. That motivation. Kobe, I can't believe you had a lot of trouble being motivated, knowing the way you are, the way you're wired.
Well, you just got to find what makes you tick.
Right.
Right? And sometimes it's hard for players to look internally and figure out what that is. And so as coaches or teachers or parents, it's our responsibility to find what that is in our children or players or students and bring it out of them.
Well set. Nice shot by Rondo.
Rondo, known for his quick hands on defense, that time turned it into offense.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominated.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when you look at the Lakers, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 6. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's DeRozan. And that one hits back iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And the Black Mamba nickname, one of the things that I think fans really embrace. They know you for that. How did that all come about?
Well, honestly, watching Kill Bill.
Oh, no kidding.
No kidding. It came straight from Tarantino. When I saw him, I thanked him for it.
Oh, I like that story.
Yep, came straight from there. I looked at it and said, wow, that's an interesting thing.
It makes sense.
Makes complete sense.
Right? Yeah. And you like that nickname?
I did. It became my alter ego.
Yeah.
Right? So when I'm at home, I'm like a big teddy bear, man. I'm like a human jungle gym with my kids. But when I strap up my Mambas, I enter that zone. Right? I enter that don't play around zone.
I like that zone. Yeah. Your opponents didn't like that zone.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
It's Ingram on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Got a piece of it. Spurs trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rondo against Murray to the inside. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
You have to credit the pinpoint pass for making that play possible.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Over Aldridge. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the night.
This is what it means to be a catalyst. His offense helps set the tone for a lot of what they do.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Let's check out some stats for McGee. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
Here's Murray after the basket by the Lakers. Kicks it to Gay. Pass to Aldridge.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Can't get it to fall. The wide open look here for Kuzma. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. In the NBA, because the players are so individually great and we all know about them, and the league pushes them in that direction. You know, you got the torch from Michael. You then gave it to LeBron. before that, it was Dr. J, and how I find that amazing how the torch is passed from one great player to another, yet each are so individual in their accomplishments. Did you like receiving it, and did you like passing it on?
Yeah, I love both, the receiving and then passing it on, because it's the infinite cycle. It's an infinite loop. And the game just continues to evolve, and players continue to grow. And so I was happy to be a part of that change after watching it for so many years growing up. And, Magic and Larry, and then to Michael, and then to myself and LeBron, and now whoever comes next. It's an infinite loop, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
San Antonio calls timeout. And Kobe, talking about passing the torch, do you actually say, hey, you're taking over when I leave the game? And then on top of that, did Jordan say the same thing to you? Hey, Kobe, it's your league now. Take it.
No, it becomes apparent when you start winning championships. That's the tell-all, right? Can you lead a team to win a championship? And not just one, but multiple championships. And that's what determines who gets the torch next.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Mills with the ball for San Antonio. Down by 12. He kicks it to Bellinelli. Back to Mills. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by James. Caldwell-Pope right side. From the wing, here's McGee. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from DeRozan. Spurs trail by 12. Mills looking it over. Pass to Purtle. This is to DeRozan. That's a 2 from Bellinelli, and he hits the jumper for 2.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide-open man.
And as the focal point offensively, reading the defense, so critical to have that split-second reaction and trying to figure out where their defense is going in such a short time frame. It's amazing.
Well, that's part of the magic trick, because it's already figured out, right, through film. So when I watch a game, I know what their coverages are, right? So I know.
You could figure out what, and because there's so many coverages. I mean, let's face it.
But they all kind of do the same thing. Right? So when you watch the game, if I'm preparing for the Bulls or preparing for whoever, I can look and see what their defensive packages are, because they can't just throw something new in there, right? Because they've been doing this defense since training camp.
Right.
So you're generally going to see the same rotations. So now I can put guys on the floor and set up the pieces to take advantage of that rotation.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Pondexter kicks to Bellinelli. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 11. Passes it to LeBron. Back to Kuzma. James in the post. 29 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
For Los Angeles, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Down low, puts it up from 12, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by James. Ball's got his second basket of the game. Spurs trail by 14. Now here's Mills. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. The pass to Bellinelli. Back to Mills. Fires the 3. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ball, and the Lakers tack on 2 more. Kobe, how important is it for young players to have mentors?
Oh, extremely important. I consider them the North Star. Right? They're always there to provide guidance and kind of a map of generally where you want to go, or the direction you want to go. And I always felt muses were important because if I could study them and see how they got to where they are, then it'll help me avoid some of the landmines that they may have stepped on and had to persevere through.
And gracious of you to become a mentor now for so many.
Well, it's part of the responsibility, I think, of giving back to the game, right? The game has given me so much. I've had great mentors in my life, and I feel like it's important to pay it forward.
1:46 left in the first quarter. To the middle, Bertans kicks to Pondexter. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The quick, powerful hands of LeBron gets the steal, gets them off in transition.
Spurs trail by 18. Now Mills. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Trying to end the drought. Kuzma pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Lets the 3 fly. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Pondexter, and James gets it to go. LeBron's got 7.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. And Mills kicks to Bellinelli. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers leading by 20. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and again it's the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. To the left wing, here's Bertans for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Bertans got himself on the board with 3 there.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
And here is Ball. He has 6. Basket good. 8 points for him.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And guys, it's working.
They have played physical. They have owned the paint. And they have built up a decent lead here in the first.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. DeMar DeRozan last season opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive impact on others.
A lot of people ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy, and that was part of it. Not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting other people to know exactly what I was going through. But you get to a certain age where you feel like it's all about helping others. It's not about you just being a selfish person about the things you're going through. Other people going through stuff as well.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes, as public figures, can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Take care of the basketball, being disruptive on D. That combination has them out in front.
Ball is the point with KCP at his side. Ingram is out there with Lance Stevenson, and it's Chandler in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. San Antonio making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Here is Cunningham. And the post-up, a big part of your offensive arsenal as well, Kobe. You were comfortable physically to do that. Your skill, it seems to be losing maybe some emphasis in today's game. What do you think?
Well, in the playoffs, you have to be able to post the ball up. You know, even if it's not on the block post, you still need the mid post.
More half court, more as a slow-down game?
Well, if you think about it, if you run screen rolls and isolations on the perimeter, defenses can simply stunt and get back to the shooter. Right? If you have teams that are fast and long, that dribble penetration is not going to work because they can close down a lane and recover the shooters. But if you can mid-post or post, now the defense has to come down to get you. They have to come all the way down. They can't stunt and recover. Right? So offensively, we're doing our team a service because now I'm freeing up shooters. Right? So the posting up in the mid-post is a big key.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Evan?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. D.A., thank you. That focus, Kobe, you were talking about knowing where everybody is and feeling a situation. Seems like that's something you're born with, right? I mean, you can learn only so much, right?
But
there's something innate in the way you are.
Absolutely. Right? There's certain things that are just naturally there. And I don't know if it comes from whether 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, whatever the case may be, and being around the game so much, watching it so much. There's certain things that are just naturally there.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Davis Bertans. Gay comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. White against Caldwell Pope. And White kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Aldridge. Some solid defense from Ingram. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. 9 points for Brandon Ingram.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite. Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
And the Lakers with possession here. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Now the dish to Chandler. Over Aldridge. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And the passing of Ingram, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball effortless.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Chandler. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. James checked in for Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Gay. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Aldridge. Shoots over McGee. Aldridge can't get it to go.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And stolen by Aldridge. Ingram with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Murray. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Pass to Gay. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the three ball. Gay's got his second bucket of the night.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Ingram. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
Now here's Murray. To the middle. Double team on Aldridge. Cunningham passes to White. Kicks to Aldridge. The rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's White. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Rondo. He averages about 5 points a game. For 3, Ingram. Rebound by Murray.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
And Cunningham with the slam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Rondo kicks to James. Second chance shot. No good that time. Good work defensively by Gay. Passes it to White from outside the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
He's off on that one, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Kuzma with it. He's got 8. James outside. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Murray. The pass to White. He kicks it to Cunningham. Gay outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Aldridge. And it's San Antonio with another.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Lakers leading by 18. LeBron James on the wing. He dishes it to McGee. Here's Rondo. A three-pointer, no good. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Floats one. Kicks it out to Gay. White against Rondo. Back to Gay. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. LA has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And stolen by Aldridge. Puts one up from 19. Another one falls for San Antonio. The Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Los Angeles with some changes. Lance Stevenson comes in for LeBron. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Cunningham. DeRozan comes in for Rudy Gay. Bellinelli, he's checked in for White. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Murray. Lakers leading by 16. Pass to Kuzma. Launches it. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Kuzma's got 11.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Stolen by McGee. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
LA's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Ingram kicks the ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. DeRozan in the corner. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
The aggressive mindset of DeRozan catches and shoots without hesitation.
Now, here's Ball. 8 points for him. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Bellinelli. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Bellinelli. And that's 13 points for Aldridge.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Lakers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. James checked in for Los Angeles. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And San Antonio with the change here too. Bertans, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks it to Poeltl. Passes it to DeRozan. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. And stolen by James. For the finish. And finished off by LeBron.
You know, it's amazing to watch up close. LeBron, he's just a next-level athlete.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Ball. Poeltl poked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at San Antonio. They're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, Los Angeles, 5.5 games behind.
And, you know, for the Lakers, this season has to really become a wake-up call for them moving forward. If they didn't recognize before this year that they didn't have the talent to compete in this league, they sure as heck better recognize it now.
I'm sure they do, because it's obvious that the way this team is currently constructed just isn't working. Changes have to be made, and they can't wait too long to make them.
Well, Kobe, I know you can't stay any longer, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of our fans watching and playing the game tonight. Always a pleasure to have you drop by our broadcast.
No, thank you for having me, man, and anytime.
There he is, the legendary Kobe Bryant. Well, Smitty, with Kobe stopping by the booth, you think back to some of the great moments of his career. Do you recall the first time you ever went up against him on the floor?
I do. I remember his rookie year. He didn't play a lot of minutes, but you could tell he was a special talent. He was a total package, and I was looking forward to see his career develop.
Some changes for the Lakers. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Brandon Ingram comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for James. And San Antonio also making a switch. Mills is checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And with DeRozan getting traded, he said he felt backstabbed by Raptors management after they said he wouldn't be traded. At the end of the day, people will do what's best for their own position, whether they're a GM or a player. But you better believe they'll love DeRozan in Toronto forever, no matter what jersey he wears. The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken second overall back in 2016, was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
No good on the second free throw.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Lakers. It's an 18-point lead, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Mills finds Bellinelli. Here's Bertans. Spurs passing it around. Poke loose. Here's Hart. Offline with his 3. Now Bellinelli. And here's Mills from the arc. They get it back. Here's Pirtle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Can't blame the defense for going on that shot fake. Pirtle is very skilled at doing this.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you like and not like about how your team has played so far?
Too many turnovers, but I think we've got a decent pace.
Thanks for your time, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. A big night so far for Kyle Kuzma. He ended up with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then there's Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Michigan high school basketball, Steve, has produced a lot of great NBA talent. Yourself, Magic, Chris Webber, George Gervin, the Iceman, and some new great players now are in that category.
Yeah, the list goes on and on. When you start talking about the Derek Holmans and the Spencer Haywoods and Jalen Rose, so many different guys. Now you have guys, Josh Jackson, also Miles Bridges entering into this league right now. Michigan high school basketball has produced a lot of NBA talent.
Rudy Gay hits them both. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Now, here's DeRozan. Gay outside. For three, Murray. It's good from long range. Murray's got his third basket of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
With Rajon Rondo, you have to admire his creativity on the floor. Just sees the game and court in ways others don't. When he's focused, he can take over a game with his ball movement.
And so he's able to get one of two. And with Rondo, it's still rare to see someone who impacts the game the way he does.
You know, Rondo can be a factor in about 5 different ways and never shoot the ball. His rebounding, passing, defense are all plus. Can't do it quite as often now at his age, but when he turns back the clock, it is fun to watch.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. 4 on the shot clock. James, no good. Spurs trail by 12. Down low. Here's Aldridge. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds in the game. 18 feet out. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Rondo. 14 points for Brandon Ingram.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
And it's Murray penetrating. Offensive rebound. Over Rondo. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Murray.
I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
LeBron James on the wing. DeRozan defending. James, the pass to Ingram. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's LeBron. McGee dishes to LeBron. Back to McGee. And it's Rondo in the corner. Over Aldridge. And McGee kicks to LeBron. Shoots over DeRozan. Nice shot by James. James has got 15 points.
I'll tell you, LeBron with the ball inside feels like a foregone conclusion.
San Antonio calls timeout. Well, obviously a down season last year for the Spurs, but one of their best years in decades on the offensive glass.
No more for their defensive rebounding. The Spurs were 6th in the league in offensive boards. Part of that was trying to find new ways to generate points.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Rajon Rondo. And the Spurs with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Murray the pass to Forbes. He kicks it to Gay. McGee against Aldridge. A three from Gay. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's McGee, and that one comes up a bit short.
Lazy defense against a good score turns out not to matter.
Murray surveying the D. And the pass to Gay. Gay is doubled. 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. Here's Aldridge. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. He's got 15.
I'll tell you what, LaMarcus is rolling. Hard man to stop once he gets going.
It's Ingram on the wing. No good that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Gay. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice play. Gay with the quickness to get in close and the size to close the deal.
Now here's Ball. He's got 10. James in the post. DeRozan defending. 6 feet out. And LeBron with the nice bucket inside. James has got 17 now.
LeBron is having himself a game. Staying aggressive, playing with a lot of force.
Left side, DeRozan. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Derek White's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And so it's the Lakers with it, leading by 12. LeBron outside. Pass to Kuzma. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. And Smitty, for players going from college to the pros, which skills tend to be most immediately transferable?
You know, I think the skills on offense, a lot of times those guys are able to drive the basketball and penetrate. Those are the guys that can transfer easily from college. I think it's hard shooting-wise, being able to shoot the 3-ball at the college level, because at the NBA level, the line is pushed back. And I think the one skill level that gives a lot of young guys a lot of it gives them a hard time is defensively. I think that's the one skill is not easily transferred to the NBA.
And here's White after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. 6 to shoot. Gay finds DeRozan. Over LeBron. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And 11 points for DeMar DeRozan. Los Angeles leading by 15. It's Ingram on the wing. He feeds it to McGee. Ingram passes the ball. And that one drops for him. Ball's got 12 in the game.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game. Here's Aldridge, and another basket for San Antonio.
This is his wheelhouse. LaMarcus Aldridge, unstoppable from mid-range.
James kicks to McGee. Pass to Ingram. Now, here's Ball. In the corner, it's James. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Spurs trail by 15. Rudy Gay on the wing. The three hits the three-point bomb. Gay's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
LA has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ball kicks to LeBron. Got it. Good job in the low post. James has got 19 points.
You see the tremendous first step, the power. LeBron loves to put the defense back on its heels.
Outside Aldridge. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Ingram. And San Antonio also making a switch. Mills, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Now here's White. He averages about 5 points a game. Yes, that goes in. And that's 19 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Down low, here's Chandler. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Bullock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bullock's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Mills kicks to White. Down low. They get it back. Aldridge. Chandler with the defensive effort.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
A different look now for San Antonio. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Davis Bertans comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Bellinelli in for Derek White. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Mike Muscala comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Lance Stevenson subbed in for James.
Lance Stevenson.
Passes it to DeRozan. And Mills kicks to Poeltl.
Poeltl, taken 9th overall in the 2016 draft, has a great presence in the middle of the paint and can trade blows with the other big man across the league.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And Poeltl last season, Steve, earning more playing time.
He fought his way into being a rotation player, showed good grit, and was a solid contributor off the bench.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Los Angeles leading by 14. And here's Bullock. Kicks it to Muscala. On the wing, Stevenson. There's the pass to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Connects from three-point range. Ball's got 15.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Poeltl, the pass to DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be Lance Stevenson.
You look at the way DeRozan has improved since entering the league. Vastly different player. Came in mostly as a driver and a dunker. Has become a complete shooting guard, and he's a fantastic leader on the offensive end as well.
Steve, with DeRozan, you can see the changes and improvements in his game year to year.
Yes, his passing is the most recent skill that he worked on. His rebounding and defense also have seen significant improvement over his career. He's one of the top shooting guards in this league.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line. Now
here's Rondo, covered by Mills. Rondo dishes to Stevenson. It's stolen by DeRozan. One-on-one fast break. And the wide-open shot from Bellinelli. Rebounded by the Lakers. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. And just who is providing all the playmaking here tonight? Let's look at the breakdown between the front and back court for the Spurs.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team. Just as you might expect, the bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
Now here is Pirtle. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Pirtle. Well, with Kawhi Leonard gone, a new era for the Spurs. Even with the addition of DeMar DeRozan, San Antonio looks to be entering their most significant rebuild in decades.
Yeah, but at least they were able to get a star in DeRozan. Now, I would call it more of a reload than a rebuild for the Spurs. Still a lot of talent to work with on that roster.
Here's Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Spurs trail by 15. And Bellinelli kicks to Pirtle. Pass to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Nice little dribble move there from DeRozan to open up space for the shot.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the 3rd. Here's Chandler. And he lays it straight in. Chandler's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Outside for Rondo. Back to Bullock. Caldwell Pope outside. There's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Mills with it. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And that one misses. A man who's making a living out of stretching the floor, being in the right position. Certainly that's Patty Mills, Steve.
He's played with the best. He's learned from the best. Over time, he's become a better facilitator. But his bread and butter is that jump shot.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Now here's Bullock. Jacks up a 3. No good. Now here's DeRozan. He's covered closely. Dishes to Mills. There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. They get the rebound. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the 3rd. To the left wing. Here's Hart. That's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And the Lakers lead by 18. Now here's Murray. And here's Mills from the arc. It's off.
Really admire the hustle of Rondo on defense. Always gets a hand in the shooter's face.
And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Hart. Reggie Bullock is out there with Mike Muscala. And it's Chandler. And it's Rondo. And at the point, that's who's in the game for the Lakers. And Chandler throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Spurs trail by 20. Out to the right wing. Murray kicks to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Mills. Steve, the NBA playing games in foreign countries now during the regular season. You think that'll become a more common occurrence?
I do, Kevin. I think that they do a good job of getting a chance to, I would say, gather all the fans around the globe. Our game is going more global. And I think some of the players and some of the teams, they love it. I think a lot of times if they make sure the NBA, they're not sending the exact same teams and get a chance to spread the wealth, I think it's a great idea.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Lakers. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. From beyond the arc. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Hart kicks to Rondo. Chandler trying to free himself up. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
Now here's Mills. Got a piece of it. Chandler with the steal. Now here's Bullock. Bellinelli is covering. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Here's the teardrop. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
San Antonio making a switch here. Forbes checked in. Here's Mills. He kicks it to Forbes. Passes to Pirtle. Murray with it. When we look, Steve, at big stats like double-doubles, triple-doubles, are we becoming too enamored with that versus how it might affect winning?
No, I think we're always going to have those double-doubles and triple-doubles. I just think right now when you look at it, so many more possessions in games. That's why we're having guys average a triple-double or having more double-doubles. But he also gives those guys credit. The game and those players, they're just better right now, and they're more equipped to be versatile. But I do think we still got to keep the emphasis on winning. When a guy can get a triple-double in wins versus in losses or double-doubles or any kind of stats, I think that should be a category of his own.
The Lakers with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Here's Pertinis. And there's the bucket. Stand with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now here's Rondo. It's Chandler high post. Now here's Bullock. Defense right on him. Just 5 on the clock. Fades back. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Forbes the pass to Bertans. Chandler with the steal. And there's the pass to Bullock. And the Lakers with another miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
For 3, Murray. But they get it back. Pirtle, the pass to Bertans. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Two shots.
The first one falls. Well, we've seen the growth of the G League, especially in how much it's been utilized for player development. A lot of guys going up to the NBA level. Steve, how do you think we'll see this evolve over the next 10 years?
I think the G League and this partnership with the NBA and teams has been fantastic. It's kind of similar to baseball right now in the minor leagues, and the teams have done a great job of having the flexibility to bring guys up and down. I love it for a lot of these young guys to get a chance to develop and also be a part of, I would say, the big team.
Excellent point.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
Here's McGee. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Spurs trail by 17. Murray kicks to Bertans. Pass to Aldridge. The dish to Gay. Stolen by Ball. And James throws it down.
A competitor in everything he does. LeBron with the strong finish.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Murray against Ingram. Here's Aldridge. The rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got 8 rebounds in this game. James, the pass to Ball. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Bertans kicks to Forbes. Back to Bertans. Jacks up a 3. Ball with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to James. There's the triple. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, push him outside, but then he drops that on you.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Bertans, the pass to Aldridge. Aldridge double teamed. Back to Bertans. And stolen by LeBron. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one. And he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Murray. And Forbes kicks to Aldridge. Spurs passing it around. Here's Gay. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Such a good all-around score. It's hard to defend Rudy without overcommitting.
The first one falls. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays as this is a team that is looking to win now.
And the Spurs now in the post-Kawhi Leonard era of the franchise. Greg, how do they recover, do you think?
If any team can survive losing a player of Kawhi's caliber, it's got to be the Spurs. They have good depth, got a good return in the trade, and players will step up. Won't be the power they once were for a while, but they'll rebound in no time.
Spurs trail by 20. Here's the three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Ball, the pass to James. Six to shoot. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Two on the clock. A three off the inbound. The offensive rebound.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
He is just hitting the backboard every chance he gets. He is feasting for rebounds out there.
Now Murray. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to DeRozan. It's deflected. Gay. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Gay's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is the confidence Rudy has in himself, looking to score as soon as he gets the rock.
McGee in the corner. Kicks it to Chandler. Ingram right side. Fires the three. A shot off that time, and San Antonio will go the other way with it. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. That's his first personal foul. Murray outside. Over ball.
He's just gone stone cold this period, and it's bringing the rest of the team down.
DeRozan against James. Los Angeles calls timeout, and sometimes innovations can bring you back to where you started, Steve. Could we see that with post play in the future?
You know, I don't know if it'll be a lot of post play from dominant bigs. I think the post play will come back a little bit more in the form of a lot of these smaller guards are posting up a little bit more than they did, I would say, in the last 5 or 6 years.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He gave them props for their defense. He said, the defense has been outstanding. Keep pressuring them, forcing turnovers, and we can win this one. Guys?
San Antonio with the ball after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. And that one's good by Gay.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the Nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Outside Rondo. It's Chandler high post. To the middle. LeBron, no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
Lance Stephenson's checked in for the Lakers. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. Kuzma inside. He's covered by Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chandler's shot, good. Chandler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, it went right to the hole. Great decision-making there.
San Antonio calls timeout. And Smitty, the three-point shot last season, not the Spurs' best friend.
They rarely shoot a ton of threes, but the ones they take, they usually make at a high clip. They had a new starting point guard, and Kawhi Leonard only played 9 games. That won't help.
Mike Muscala is checked in for the Lakers. Lonzo Ball comes in for Rajon Rondo.
Mike Muscala.
Spurs trail by 16. Here is Forbes. Feeds to Aldridge. Chandler with the steal. Ball kicks to Hart. On the wing, Stevenson. DeRozan defending. Stevenson against DeRozan. Stevenson can't hit. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Here's Forbes. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight. Lakers leading by 13. Chandler down low. Aldridge on him. Now, here's Ball. Aldridge is covering. Here's Chandler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth. DeRozan against Stevenson. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
A sneaky move by DeRozan catches the defender leaning and draws the foul. Some people see Popovich as uncompromising. He can be that way, but working things out with LaMarcus Aldridge last year, just another great coaching achievement.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And with that Aldridge situation, Popovich said he was the first player to ever bluntly ask him for a trade.
And Popovich replied, Kevin, I'll be happy to trade you. You get me a talent like Kevin Durant, I'll drive you to the airport. Later, Pop says he was overcoaching Aldridge on the offensive end and took care of it.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hart, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Spurs trail by 14. Pass to Forbes. From deep. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now Ball. Chandler's shot good. And the Lakers lead by 13.
High percentage play, working the ball in close, then the nice move to convert.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Line for the Spurs. DeJounte Murray. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Murray nails both of them. 1:09 left here in the fourth quarter.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Los Angeles.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, it doesn't go for him. And the Spurs going the other way now.
And unfortunately, it's time for them to say night-night.
There's some big-time teaching moments tonight. Hopefully, they become a better team for it. No surprise, in a battle of wheels down low, the big man comes away with it.
And the pass to Muscala. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball. Jacob Porter. Dante Cunningham. Quincy Pondexter. Derek White.
"12 seconds left in the fourth. And White kicks to Cunningham. Here's DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's Hart. And so the Lakers take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.